Hiya! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. If you are new around here, then my name is Sophie and I upload all content related to health, fitness, lifestyle and well-being. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, definitely be sure to click on the little red subscribe button down below, as that means so much to me if you could do that. As for today's video, as it is only a few days to go till Christmas when this goes up, I thought I would share with you a festive, Christmassy makeup look, as it might be one that you want to wear on Christmas Day or to give you some inspo and ideas for Christmas themed makeup. I have also positioned myself near the tree as well, just to add that extra little festiveness in the background there. But without further ado, anyway, let's get into today's video and get straight into this makeup look. I'm just gonna quickly pull my hair out the way so I don't end up with makeup all over it. And for once I'm actually in a darker coloured top. Normally, whenever I've done a makeup video recently, if you've seen any of them, I usually decide to wear a white top, which doesn't ever end well when doing makeup. But today I've gone for a more sensible choice just by chance. I am going to start by taking the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C4. And I am just gonna bring this down under my eyes either side in a sort of triangular shape. I still seriously need a little mirror at uni, especially for when filming makeup videos, but the one in the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use will do as well. I am now just going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder in the shade number 5, Silky Beige, and use my iconic London brush, which is, I guess this is their powder brush. It doesn't actually have the names or numbers of them on there, but I'll link them all down below for you. But I'm just gonna quickly dust my face with a light coating of this powder. I am now going to just go in with a light dusting of some bronzer as well. I've got the Rimmel Natural Bronzer here in the shade number 22, Sun Bronze. And for this one, I am just gonna bring it under my cheekbones either side. I'm also just going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose before coming down along my jawline. Then also a little bit along the top of my forehead. Don't really have a tip of your forehead. And then finally I'm just going to come around the side in a sort of 3 shape. And then for highlighter, I am going to take my H&M highlight palette and I am going to use the sort of pinky tone shade from this one. There's 3 different ones in here. I never really use the brown one. That's obviously great if you've got more bronzed, naturally tanned kind of skin. But I do use either the pink one or the orange one from here. On a day-to-day basis, I use generally more the orange one, but the pink one does give a brighter kind of shine, which I feel like for Christmas you just need to go all out and go that a little bit extra. So I've just taken this to the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, tip of my chin, round the side of my face and of course along my cheekbones, and then also just to the centre of my forehead as well. And I'm using the iconic fan brush for this one. Definitely my fave fan brush that I found so far. It's really full and thick and also super soft, which is always the best bit about a good brush. Now for brows, I'm going to start by taking the Benefit Gimme Brow. I use the one in shade number 2 and I'm just going to brush this through my brows. I always like this to just sort of shade them in, give them that natural fuller look. And then in a minute as well, I will also use, just close the palette on my finger. Oh, that's alright, it semi-trapped my skin in there, but it's okay, it wasn't too bad. But I will also use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in a sec as well, just to fill in like the finer details. But this one just does help to give them an overall natural boost and shade them in. I often find that with this, if you do sort of upward strokes, it really helps to grip onto the hairs and give an overall fuller appearance, if you can contrast between my 2 brows there. So now I am just taking my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one I believe is shade number 2 as well. Yes, it's number 2 in shade Blonde, and this one has just got a very fine pencil, which is great for mimicking natural like brow hairs as well. Ooh, I just drew my finger with that. That was not intentional. Let me know what you're looking forward to most this Christmas though. If you've got any plans or anything specific coming up, or if you're hoping to receive anything, or I was gonna say, or what you're gonna be giving people, but that would be a bad idea because then if they happen to see this, then they'd know what you're gonna get them. But definitely let me know if you're hoping for anything or what you're most excited for, and also what your typical Christmas day looks like. I'd love to know. Let me know all of that down below in the comments. Let's get a little festive Christmassy conversation going. Now before actually moving on to doing eyeshadow, I am going to use the NYX HD eyeshadow base as a primer, just because I have got quite veiny eyelids, and then also if you're doing your makeup on Christmas Day, you want it to last the whole day, so this will just help it to stay on there for longer too. I'm just going to swipe a little bit into the centre of each eyelid, and then I am now just going to use my finger to blend that all in. Then for my eyes, I am going to take the Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette, as this is a recent purchase of mine, and also in here there are so many sort of stunning orangey, pinky, purpley kind of tones, which I just thought were perfect for the festive season. There's a lot of matte and then also glitter shades, which again, perfect for Christmas Day. So I thought I would just use this palette and go in for it, because there's a lot of really pretty shades in here, and also as it is new, I'm quite excited to use it. I have already used it once or twice, but I just thought it'd be perfect for this festive look. I'm going to start using the shade Caution, which is the second one in over here, and I'm going to take, which brush it is? The brush is this? This is the Real Techniques medium shadow brush, and I'm just going to use this to apply this all over my eyelid as a sort of base layer. Also, let me know if you have been enjoying watching any Christmas films or got into anything festive at all this season. I would love to know. When I'm filming this, I haven't really watched that many Christmas films yet. Hopefully by the time this goes up, I will have watched a few more. I am pre-filming this a week or so in advance, but hopefully I will have actually got around to watching more. I just haven't really got into it yet. But I have seen one or two. Let me know what your classic go-to Christmas film is. Also, what you're excited for on Christmas Day TV. Is there anything you're looking out for in particular? For me, I'm definitely excited to see the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, as obviously there's been a big build up to that. Let me know if you're planning on watching that as well. And there's all the classic like kids films like Shrek and Toy Story. Can't remember what other ones I saw, but there's a lot of good kids films to watch on Christmas Day too. I feel like on Christmas Day it's the perfect excuse to just sit and watch loads of childhood films. I am now going to go in with the shade Bing, which is this really beautiful pinky shade here. And I am just going to apply it to the outer half of my eyelid. These shadows are very, very pigmented as well, which is so great. You barely need any on your brush to get a lot of colour, which I am loving. I've got to say, Urban Decay palettes are definitely my go-to. I do have quite a few now. Oh yeah, to apply that I have just been using one of the Iconic eyeshadow brushes, and then I'm now just going to take their blending brush to blend this out. And then now right into the corner, I am going to take the shade Ambitious, which is this sort of coppery pinky toned glittery shade here. And I just thought that would look very, very Christmassy, getting in those glitter shades as well. And then once again, I'm just going to blend that out using the same blending brush that I just used before, the Iconic one. I'm also just going to use this to blend it around and down under my eye a little bit too. And then I'm finally going to take the shade Turn On, which is this beautiful sort of golden shimmery shade here. And I'm going to use the Essential Crease brush, which is one of the, this is the Real Techniques one. And I am just going to apply this to the outer crease just to really add to the shimmer effect. And for a final time, I am just going to blend that all out. And then now for mascara, I am going to use my Maybelline Colossal Platinum Black Mascara, which is a really great volumizing mascara. It adds quite a good length and volume at the same time, which is what I love. It's got quite a thick applicator brush. I always prefer that to like the really thin, long ones. Let me know what your usual go-to is. So then to finish off the look, I am going to take my NYX Liquid Suede cream lipstick in the shade Club Hopper, as this is a really nice deep berry toned colour, which I just thought would be perfect. I didn't want to go for a bright red lip or anything, as the eyes are a little bit brighter, so I thought a nice deep berry colour would be a good finish, wintry kind of colour. I remember when I was literally obsessed with these, and I bought so many different shades when I first discovered them, as I love them, and I still definitely use them a lot of the time. So So that is my finished festive makeup look. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to smash a big thumbs up on it, as well as click on the little red subscribe button down below, as that means so much to me if you could do that. Don't forget there is also that notifications bell too that you can tap on so that you're notified whenever I upload, and I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!